Okay, does this look at least a little bit good? I'm not even sure. The flashlight is just jamming in my face. By the way, I don't speak English, so I don't know why this is in English, but it's all good. Yeah, cool. So I think that looks fine. Probably not. I don't know. Actually, this is exactly how I'm gonna start. I'm not even gonna edit that. That's it, we started. This was the start of this whole thing. I was just checking the lights to see if like, oh, are they like fine? Is it gonna look good? There we go, we started. I'm not gonna check it. I think it looks alright on the like small screen that I'm looking at. Now, what's up? I really wanted to start a podcast or like a YouTube channel or whatever you call it. And it took a really long time and I'm really pissed about that. Probably a year at this point. No, not a year. Like 6 months, 9 months, something like that. Actually, could be a year. Whatever. I don't know. Long time. Way too long. But here we are, and I want to test different things. And realistically, the main thing, really, why I'm doing this, I want to learn, and I want to learn, and I want to challenge myself for these different topics, aspects. Also, I think it's hilarious because I'm speaking English. I barely can speak English. I know a few words only, so it's gonna be quite a fun thing. More about this podcast is I don't have a script. I don't have a topic, and my plan is to talk for at least 30 minutes and kind of not lose my mind and have like make sense in whatever I'm talking. I think that's really difficult. I think it's really difficult for me to, and one more thing. I noticed that I have like a lot of thoughts and they are like very active. They're running very actively. But if I start communicating or I kind of like disrupt them by, again, saying something or things like that, they kind of fade away and I lose them. And I don't like it. I really don't like that. So this is what I'm doing here. I'll try to talk, I'll try to follow my thoughts and not lose track of that. And really, ultimately, the thoughts are endless, so I can almost like speak endlessly for the things that make sense. Okay, said way too many words, so that's that. And that's it. I'm out of words to say, so that's probably gonna be the end of it. No, actually, one more thing. I want to keep it like realistic and real. Realistic and real, yeah, cool. Very real, or as real as possible as I can do it. I don't want to edit things. I don't want to crop things. I don't want to like cut them out, something like that. So this is gonna be very cringy. This is gonna be very awkward and strange. Right now I have like a minimum setup. It's kind of like hilarious looking. There's a flashlight just like pointing at my face. I can like barely see anything. So it's fun. It's cool stuff. Yeah, and there we go. I'll try to do at least like 20 or 30 of these, half an hour each. Didn't even start the timer, so I don't know when I started, but it's all good. We'll stop at some point. Yeah, this feels so uncomfortable. It's so crazy. Yeah, fucking, this is madness. Yeah, so, and also I just said the curse word, I realized, which is probably a bad thing. Shouldn't go on YouTube, but you know, whatever. Again, this is for learning and seeing where I can take it and where this can go, so that's kind of that. Oh, back onto real thing. I really mean that. Like, I want to say things that I mean, not something that is like people want to hear because it's okay to hear, or like it's okay to say because everyone agrees with that. So that's kind of like, that's most of podcasts or YouTube channels where you just say whatever everyone already thinks and then everyone's like, yay, you're great, and that's an easy path. I don't like that. I want to test it. I want to play things, test things. I want to like figure it out in every single way. completely losing the words and my thoughts right now, and it pisses me off because because like I feel like it's such a negative thing to have. So yeah, that's that. What else do I want to say? I have 3 billion reasons not to do this podcast. I'm gonna call it podcast right now. I don't even have a name, basically, but I just really wanted to start. So yeah, and then I also want to mention that right now I have so many reasons to kind of like delay it and procrastinate, because realistically this is the worst time to start something like this where I'm on a camera talking. Well, I'm wearing aligners. It's very hard to talk and it really sucks, but it doesn't matter, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. Also, the setup is kind of like very weird, the lights and all of this. I haven't figured it out. I'm not a professional cameraman or a recorder, so that's that. I just noticed how awkward and tense I feel, so we have to figure out how to deal with that as well, but that's gonna be further on. Also, I think it's fine. I guess I'm just calming myself down at this point, because like it's fine to, I wanted to say it's fine to feel awkward or whatever, because like nobody's gonna watch this, blah blah. Most likely nobody will watch this. It's just like some weird awkward like first session, even probably like the intro episode before, let's say, this whole journey starts or whatever. But yeah, so talked way too long about the podcast. Now I'm pissed and I want to start over and I want to talk about other things, but we're gonna keep it because that's what I said. This is gonna be real. This is gonna be annoyingly real, and I'm gonna regret this so much. Also, one of the things I thought about, well, basically what happened, and by the way, it's 3 a.m. right now on Friday. I was just had some fun with some friends. We went out, talked a bit about some things, blah, blah, blah. One guy, basically we had a topic about social media and like sharing yourself on social media, doing your thing, like all that stuff. Why did I start this topic? Yeah, social media, blah, blah. Oh yeah. And well, basically everyone's like worried why, or not why, everyone worried to share themselves because people are gonna talk crap, they're gonna be all negative, they're gonna like all of this like hate and all of that. And I think it's hilarious to post yourself on the internet and not expect negative feedback, negative thoughts, negative like, oh, you're ugly, you're this, you're that. Like, this is 2021 where everyone's pissed at everyone for everything. Basically, there's nothing that you can't do that others, well, wait, there is nothing that you can do that others are gonna be fine with. Because like, what's like the ultimate like extreme version? Like you just close yourself somewhere, like be silent and do nothing. And even then people are gonna be like, well, that's that like weird neighbor, he like doesn't talk to anyone. Like it's kind of hilarious. So that's the reality. Yeah, basically people are just being hated for being, like, that's it. I don't know why I said it, but again, I just said it, whatever. That's the whole point. What else should I say? I'm secretly looking at the time, trying to understand how long I have been talking. As I said, but I'll try to get it to 30 minutes. Ideally, I want to make it like up to 1 hour. I might be doing some notes, blah blah, but whatever, we'll see. It doesn't matter. I think I want to change the setup, because right now basically I'm just standing talking, and I actually kind of like it. It feels very comfortable. I kind of like, I don't know, relaxed in a way, but I'm not sure how it would feel, but whatever, doesn't matter, just talking about nothing. So yeah, what else? What else is interesting that I wanted to bring up on the first part? Yeah, all of the reasons. So the setup is not there. This is like a very awkward, strange time. I don't know how this whole thing is gonna come out in terms of like, I didn't even check this like quality of the video. Again, the lights are weird, all of that is weird, but it doesn't matter. I just really want to like just test it, see it for whatever it is. So yeah, there you go. What else? Now it's getting really hard because we're gonna start over. I have such a big urge to just like stop this recording and be like, okay, no, just start over, just say these things again. But no, literally no, I don't want to do that. Whatever, what happened today? Okay, here's a quick little story that happened. I'm going to this place, which basically is a warehouse for the online store, and this is where they give out all these, basically a place where you can pick up the things that you bought because they don't deliver them, or if you choose to not, for them not to be delivered, that's where you go to collect them. So I get in, and then there is like a ton of people. There is like these 6 spots where you can collect that stuff, and there are only 2 of those spots open, and there's like 20 people inside. So I'm walking in. This feels like the situation is very awkward. Everyone's in masks, of course, gotta be all protected and all that. So people are kind of pissed already, but they're even more pissed. And then they have these weird different, not weird or different, they have a machine that gives you a ticket, and there are basically, it says like whenever your number comes up, you go and collect your things. But they have these like weird different sequences of numbers, so it's not like 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2, 3, then there's like 301 and 2 and all of that. And then there's like 1,001 and 2 and that, and like multiple of those. So everything's confusing, everyone's confused, and everyone's pissed. And I just noticed how I'm standing there, and I'm just kind of slowly getting mad or like negative for some reason. I just felt it building up. Like I'm really getting like what is this? It's so annoying. Like the 2 workers they're like very slow. They're like kind of chilling, just like, hey, like what's up? How are you doing? This kind, that kind of stuff. So I got pissed, and I didn't know what to do about it. I was like, I just like feel the anger rising, and then there is a song playing. There was some music playing, and basically, the song was some super chill, relaxed song, like about like a peace, and like it's like very like calming, relaxing song. I don't know why. Like when I realized that I heard it, I instantly felt like so much like better or happier or like yeah. So that was a very quick shift in my emotions, and I kind of haven't noticed that before. So that was a cool story. Actually, it was a very shitty story, but it doesn't matter. We're just keeping going, and that's not even how you say it in English. But yeah, that's it. This is how we do stuff. Also, I think all of this like metaverse, all these things that are happening right now, basically like last week was this news. I'm also really pissed that I'm recording only right now because I figured out a lot of topics that I wanted to cover on that note, like the metaverse and all of this stuff. And then I was like, well, like I didn't have a camera even back then, and I was like, well, maybe I should record it on my phone, blah blah. It's like really low quality, so then I didn't, and then basically I regretted that I didn't, because now I see all these like kind of channels and all these videos, and everyone's saying the kind of these basic simple things, blah blah. So that's that. Oh yeah, cool. Okay, I notice I have this bad habit. I'm just like checking the time all the time. Not good. Don't like that. Yeah. As I'm talking here, I notice how the awkwardness is going up and then going down, and then going up and down. I kind of can. I feel more comfortable and less comfortable. I wonder how I will be able to spot that on the video actually. Yeah, but we'll see. Again, I'm doing this for me. This is literally a lesson and a way to practice. And I think there's a lot that can be achieved through doing something like this, like talking basically, and like really managing the thoughts and kind of like controlling all of that. I think there's a lot of power in it. Yeah, even more like fuck it. let's go like even crazier down to the rabbit hole. I actually think there is a lot of like spiritual stuff, or there's like a bigger, deeper meaning maybe, because being very aligned and kind of at peace with your thoughts, and I'm not talking about meditation where you just kind of yeah, that's a whole nother thing. I think that has a lot of power, or it makes a lot of things easier for the person. Yeah, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain that I don't even speak English, so that makes it extra hard. But yeah, that's a cool thing. What else do I want to talk about? Let's see. I definitely don't want to talk about some boring things like related to work, business, marketing, all this stuff. I would do it, and I might do it actually eventually, because that's a really good way to earn money right now on YouTube. Any financial topic, whatever you can discuss or cover or like do any kind of content for that niche or that industry, well, it's amazing. You can earn a lot, and it's kind of trending and growing, popping. I might do that. Wait, something